Hello, Professor. It's Nate and Sal again coming at you for our final video, and today we're going to be going over pretty much the build pipeline and Uptime Robot and showing you how the application is working. So right now you're staring at our pipeline for Blogger. You can see that the pipeline is pretty much already kicked off and built. Starting at the top here is our first source, which is pretty much GitHub. They're grabbing our code. They're going to grab it. We're going to build it through Maven, and then once Maven is decided and AWS has decided it's good, it's going to go ahead and deploy that bad boy to the Elastic Beanstalk. And then with that, I'm going to hand it over to Sal, and he will show you our working environment.
So in Beanstalk, we have this environment. The health check is okay because the application runs. Our running version is actually the pipeline here, which is really interesting that you can see that. So this is usually where you'd upload your jar file if you're doing it manually and all that. And then we have logging hooked up, like we said in the last video, with our tracer. And you can see all of our trace statements going in and out of our controllers. These are actually the logs from the demonstration of the video for our presentation. And then we have Uptime Robot hooked up, so if Blogger goes down, it will let us know, it will yell at us, and then when it comes back up, it will let us know again and just tell us that it's up. So we get email notifications for that. Just kind of as an overall description, we're using AWS as our CSP. We found it to be the most intuitive with these interfaces, just because, I mean, you click through it and it's really straightforward. Here in the pipeline, it tells you need a code build, so you can drop back here to code build and just kind of build your projects up.
Backtrack yourself, make sure everything's working.
If we go into here, we can see some of the projects we have. So we have Blogger, and it's hooked up to the AWS Code Pipeline. So this is the build that actually kicks off, and it uses Maven to do it. So that's, we chose AWS. It's a little more expensive and a little more intimidating at first, but once you get a hang of it, it's super simple and super quick. So that's what we chose as our cloud provider, and did all of our DevOps through it, except for the Uptime Robot, which the environment does actually have monitoring, but I've never found a way to have it like email me what's going on. But we can also track like CPU utilization and kind of what's going on the website through here. So you can see some bumps as we were going through our demonstration, and this is like some editing I was doing earlier this morning and things like that. So, all right, thank you very much, Professor.